Goodbye. A suicide note from 1964 detailed the author's experience with the rake. During the summer of 2003, events in the northeastern United States involving a strange, human-like creature sparked brief local media interest before an apparent blackout was enacted. Little or no information was left intact, as most online and written accounts of the creature were mysteriously destroyed. Primarily focused in rural New York State and once found in Idaho, self-proclaimed witnesses told stories of their encounters with a creature of unknown origin. Emotions ranged from extremely traumatic levels of fright and discomfort to an almost childlike sense of playfulness and curiosity. While their published versions are no longer on record, the memories remain powerful. Several of the involved parties began looking for answers that year. In only 2006, a collaboration of witnesses had accumulated over 24 documents spanning decades and 4 continents. In almost all cases, the stories were identical. I've been in contact with some of the witnesses and was able to read some of their stories. Here they are. As I prepare to take my life, I feel it necessary to assuage any guilt or pain I've introduced through this act. It's not through the fault of anyone other than him. For once I awoke and felt his presence, and once I awoke and saw his form, and once again I awoke and heard his voice, and looked into his eyes. I cannot sleep without fear of what I might next awake to experience. I cannot ever wake. I've experienced the greatest terror. I've experienced the greatest terror. I've experienced the greatest terror. I see his eyes when I close mine. They're hollow, black. They saw me and pierced me. His wet hand. I'll not sleep. His voice, unintelligible text. A young Marine, writing in his diary. Date, early 2004. He came to me in my sleep. From the foot of my bed, I felt a sensation. He took everything. We must return to England. We shall not return here again at the request of the rake.